Hello everybody and welcome to this F1 Challenge season in 2003. So let's take a look
The weather,
at
as
the
so
grid.
often is the case here, is just wonderful. Schumacher first. Montoya second. Schumacher third. The Renault driver performed brilliantly in qualifying to line up fourth. Coulthard fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Barrichello seventh. Jarno Trulli couldn't quite match the pace of his teammate. He starts eighth. Heidfeld ninth. Villeneuve 10th. Jenson Button 11th. Cristiano Damata 12th. Ralph Furman 13th. Heinz Harald Frentzen 14th. Mark Webber 15th. Fisichella 16th. Antonio Pizzonia 17th. Justin Wilson 18th. Panis 19th. Jos Verstappen 20th.
So we are here on the grid in Australia starting in P4 and it's 4, it's 5. Lights are out and away we go in the Australian Grand Prix. We get a pretty nice start here in P4 in Melbourne, getting into the first corner on the inside of Michael Schumacher. He won't let me pass him and I just back up and I didn't lose any position, I didn't gain any position. So heading into the second corner, will I get Michael here? I dive bombed it and yes, I overtook Michael Schumacher and I will try to keep up with the Williams. They are really fast in this mod in this game. So yeah, I'm keeping up with the Williams here. As you can see, Juan Pablo Montoya is the leader of this race and I'm in the slipstream of Ralf Schumacher. I dived in and oh, brake too late and that's a mistake and Michael get past. So yeah, this ended my type of challenge with the leaders. So head into the first lap here, into the end of the first lap. So I'm trying to keep up with Michael Schumacher and behind me it's the McLaren driver David Coulthard. So I'm 1 second and 9/10 down on Michael and heading to the last corner of the first lap. We will see if we can catch the 3 leaders in this race. As you can see, Mark Webber has retired. I think he didn't start. Here we are on the second lap, heading into this corner. I cut the gap into 1 second and I can see Michael and his brother and Juan Pablo Montoya fighting. The leaders are pretty close here, heading to the last corner, and will I catch them? We will see. So heading to the last corner up the straight, you can see Ralf Schumacher. I think he's making a move on his teammate Juan Pablo Montoya, and oh, just Juan Pablo blocks, and I missed the apex completely, but it didn't hurt me. It didn't hurt me for the pace. I'm getting closer and closer to Michael Schumacher. And yes, you can see the 2 Williams are still fighting. Really, that's pretty nice. And you can see Michael Schumacher is trying to overtake his brother, and they are almost touched. You can see heading into this corner. Will I try to overtake Michael Schumacher? No, I won't dive bomb because I thought it will make a huge collision, but we are half second behind Michael Schumacher and Juan Pablo Montoya still leads this race, but I completely missed the apex, and oh, I made a mistake, and the gap is yet again a second. A break late here, and oh, I go into the gravel, and yeah, that ended my first chance to try and catch up with Michael Schumacher. So lap 3, get into the last corner. You can see I caught up a little bit, and here lap 4 I made another mistake into this corner, heading into the gravel trap, and yeah, that isn't very good. A lot of mistakes. I'm not used to driving these cars. So Michael Schumacher and the Williams drivers are still fighting there, and behind me is Kimi Raikkonen, and heading to the 6th lap of this Grand Prix. As you can see, a couple of pilots are pitting because they lost their front wings, and one of them lost their rear wings. I don't remember who, but I'm trying to keep up with the 3 leaders in front of me, Michael Schumacher and the 2 Williams drivers, and you can see Michael is getting closer and closer, and we are getting closer as well. 2 seconds only the gap between me and Michael. Heading to the lap 8, Michael Schumacher is 1.5 seconds in front of me. So will we try to keep up with him? You can see I'm trying to get as perfect driving as possible, but the Renault isn't very quick in the straights, but I really like the livery of Renault, and yes, I'm getting closer and closer. It's 1 second now, and the 3 leaders, you can see Ralph trying to make a move on his teammate yet again, and no, he didn't make. They're still trying to change positions, but I don't know how long can they go. So heading to this corner, I missed the apex completely, and we are 1.5 seconds down on Michael Schumacher. And you can see Michael Schumacher getting to the inside of his brother Ralph. Ralph defended pretty well there, and on the straight, will Michael get the slipstream, and will he overtake? No, he won't. Heading to the 9th lap, I caught Michael Schumacher. Finally I caught him. He is right in front of me, and the Williams drivers are right near him too, but they are quicker on these corners, so I didn't do anything. I just tried to keep up, and yes, I'm trying to keep up with Michael Schumacher. I think this is the best F1 season ever, because you can push like if you want. The tire wear isn't so bad like in recent years. Heading into lap 9, here we can see Michael Schumacher's 1 second in front of us, and we have four laps, a few left. You can see Michael Schumacher. I'm getting closer and closer to Michael Schumacher, and will I overtake him this corner? No, I won't. I'm trying to be very careful. P4 with the Renault is pretty good for me. In qualifying, I did a very good lap and qualified on P4. Heading to lap 10 here. Michael Schumacher is getting closer and closer to us, and he's closer to his brother too. And will he make a move in this straight? No, he didn't make any move in this straight, and I'm trying to still catch up with the leaders. It isn't very easy with the Renault, but the Renault is pretty quick in this track, and I love this track, and I pretty much love this car. And behind us is 3 seconds behind us, David Coulthard in McLaren, and yes, they are still forming a train ahead of me, trying to change position. Michael, Ralph and Montoya close, very close. And will somebody make a move? no, Michael and Ralph goes to the pits, and I thought to myself, next lap I will try to go to the pits too. So a couple of cars went to the pits, and yeah, this is my lap where I went into the pit lane, as well as Juan Pablo Montoya. So we have a new leader. No, we don't. Yes, we have a new leader. So I'm heading to the pit lane. You can see Mark Webber, Jarno Trulli, Kimi Raikkonen retiring, and yeah, let's see what pit stop can my team make. Pretty well, 8.8, but look at that! David Coulthard parks pretty weirdly into the pit lane, and I almost crashed into him. So I rejoin in P2 and down in P4 yet again, behind Michael and Ralf Schumacher. So yeah, the pit stop went pretty well, apart from that almost collision with David Coulthard. And you can see Michael Schumacher is on the inside of Ralf Schumacher. The two brothers are still fighting. Michael cuts the corner a little bit, and I go a little bit wide, and they're still near, close and close. Michael is going to the inside of this corner. Will he overtake his brother? No, Ralph defends pretty well, and that's a plus for us because we are closing in on Michael Schumacher, getting to the slipstream. Will I overtake him in this corner? And I'm trying to overtake him, but no. He is pretty quick in this track, and heading to the slipstream here again. I'm going to the inside, and I thought I overtook him, but no. Look at the maneuvers. Michael goes through the grass and overtakes me back. But on this straight, I thought I will overtake him and do the slips and to this corner. And yes, I finally overtake Michael Schumacher. And I will try to catch his brother Ralph. We're in lap 12 and I'm up to the podium positions with a Renault. My team is very excited and I'm excited too. So we're heading into lap 13. I caught the back of Ralf Schumacher. We're side by side into this corner. So trying to gain a little bit of corner cut. Trying to gain some speed through these corners, and you can see I'm pretty close to him, and I brake later than him, and yeah, side by side, and yeah, that's a pretty nice overtake, and we are heading into lap 16. No, we are heading to lap 17, sorry, and this is the last lap of the race, and you can see Juan Pablo Montoya is 1.1 seconds ahead of me, and I thought, that's it. If I'm pretty fast here, I will try to win the race and catch him. So we are heading into the second corner of this Australian Grand Prix. Juan Pablo Montoya is getting closer and closer. It's 1 second in front of us, and I will try to keep up with him. This is very crucial for me. Juan Pablo Montoya he's almost 4.5 seconds in front of us. I will try to overtake him in this corner. Will I do it? No, he goes into the inside and I couldn't stick my nose in. And will I go into the slipstream? Yes, I'm having the slipstream on the Williams. This is for the race lead. Will I take him in this corner and head into the inside? And he's like Michael Schumacher on the grass, and he overtakes me back. But through this corner, will I take him heading into the slipstream? This is the final lap, and for the race lead into the inside. Yes, I've got him. I've got Juan Pablo Montoya. Now I'm the leader of this race. And that's pretty crucial. That's pretty crucial. Pretty nice maneuvers. And yes, I won the race. I didn't believe I could do that. As you can see, I'm pretty happy. And yes, I finally won the race. I saw that I'm pretty quick in this Renault, and I won it. My team is pretty happy. So we can see the standing. It's me, Montoya, Schumacher, Ralf Schumacher, David Coulthard, Jacques Villeneuve, Heidfeld, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen. my teammate retired in I don't know, I think lap 3 or 2 at the start of the race somewhere. And yeah, so you can see my trophy spinning here. I'm pretty happy. And let's look at the points standings. So we can see we are in first, then Montoya, Schumacher, Michael, Ralf Schumacher, Coulthard, Villeneuve, Heidfeld and Frentzen. These are the driver standings after the first Grand Prix. And the constructor standings: Williams first, then Renault, Ferrari and McLaren. So this has been Kimi Scheiben, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.